Good morning, everyone. I suppose you can hear me now. Apologies for the sound. Right. So welcome to today's market color session, the 18th of July, 2025. I'll be analyzing the DXY, GBP USD, and Euro USD. Right after that, Lincoln coming up for his analysis on gold and the yen basket. If you're joining in for the very first time for the market color session, you're very much welcome. We do this every day, Monday to Friday by 8:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. respectively. My name is Cynthia, and I will be analyzing DXY, beg your pardon, GBP USD and Euro USD. Right after that, I'll be having my colleague come up for his analysis on gold and the yen basket. So without taking further time, we will just head straight to the analysis for today. On DXY, the monthly time frame, we've been looking at it for a couple of weeks now, and nothing has really changed per se from what we've been analyzing for those couple of weeks, right? We can see that overall bullish, but there's been a sweep of this liquidity all the way to the downside, and we're seeing some push downwards. Down to the weekly time frame, we're seeing price clearing out this low right here. All we're waiting for is for some retest and for the continuation of the sell on the DXY down to the daily time frame. I'm interested in seeing price trade all the way into this other block, the other block at 103.040 before I continue selling the dollar. But what am I expecting to see price do today? Right, during the analysis on Wednesday, we actually said that price was going to tap into this left shoulder on the daily time, on the 4-hour time frame, I beg your pardon, left shoulder at 99.099, sweep to the upside, break to the downside. All we want to see price do is, tap into this left shoulder, into this fair value gap also, and we want to see some push to the downside. We've seen price tap into this fair value gap, and we're seeing some reaction of that level down to the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, pretty much the same thing. Shoulder sweep break. We've seen price tap into this level, and we're seeing some push to the downside down to the 15 minutes time frame. We want to see if we can spot any entry signature. I can spot one right here. Shoulder at 98.814. Sweep to the upside. We've seen a sweep. We've seen a break. All we want to see is for price to tap into this left shoulder at 98.814. And once price straight into this level on the 15 minutes time frame, I'm interested in selling the dollar down to Euro USD. Euro USD, the monthly time frame, we're seeing even more breaks to the downside, and we've seen a clear of this liquidity right here. The liquidity residing at 1.12213, and we're seeing some push to the upside on the monthly time frame. Down to the weekly time frame, we have seen that price traded into some premium level, and what we're seeing right now is some retracement for the buy to continue. So I'm speculating that on the weekly time frame, I beg your pardon, we may see price retracing into 61.8% fib level, right, which is a good discount level for us to keep buying Euro USD from. So once we see that, I'm interested in continuing the buy of Euro USD. Down to the daily time frame, it's pretty much the same thing. We just want to see price retracing into that level from the 4-hour time frame. And on the 1-hour time frame, we want to see if we can spot any entry signature. Right, so I can spot a shoulder at 1.14820. I beg your pardon, 1.14825. Sweep to the downside, break to the upside. This is what we want to see Euro USD do. Trade into this left shoulder, and once price gets there, we're interested in buying off this level all the way, and we may see price clearing all of this diagonal liquidity. So this is my speculation. We want to see price trade into this left shoulder on the 1-hour time frame. And once price does that, I'm interested in buying Euro USD. On GBP USD, the monthly time frame, I'm seeing right here, we're seeing some push to the downside, a clear of this high right here, and down to the weekly time frame, price traded into some premium level, and we're seeing of some reaction of that level, right? So fibbing this entire swing from point A to point B, we want to see price retrace all the way to 61.8% fib level. And once price gets there, we want to keep buying GBP USD. Down to the daily time frame, you can see that price is still sitting at this very low right here. The low at 1.3, beg your pardon, the low at 1.34110. So we're speculating to, see price clear out this very low, but we haven't seen that happening yet. Price is just sitting at that level. So I will be interested in selling GBP USD when I see clear of this low, but presently price is sitting at the low on the daily time frame. Down to the 4-hour time frame, pretty much price is still sitting at this low. We've not seen price clearing the low right here. So we may see price retracing all the way to this left shoulder on the 4-hour time frame. Shoulder, sweep, break. We may see price returning all the way to this shoulder at 1.32179. And once price gets there, I'm interested in buying GBP USD. For today, my preferred buy is actually Euro USD because I am clearer on what price is doing on Euro USD and what price is doing on GBP USD. So if you have questions at this point, please kindly type in the chat box and we will be looking at what you have together. If you have a different bias from what we have just analyzed together, please type in the chat box and we'll be looking at your own point of view. While you're still doing that, registration for the ATM cash flow training is currently ongoing. We have very limited slots available. You can chat us up on 081 6099 5030, and we will be helping you with the registration process. Secondly, we'll be coming to the city of Abuja for the Traders Bootcamp 2025, which will be taking place on the 2nd of August 2025 by 9 a.m. at the Pearl Jabi Lake. So if you're within Abuja, we would love to have you there, right? Would love to have you there. So register, inquire. with us on 081 6099 5030. It promises to be an amazing time that we will be having together for the Traders Bootcamp. If there are no questions, we will be going on a very brief break. And right after that, Leko will be coming up for his analysis on gold and the yen basket. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly for the second segment of the market color session. Cheers and God bless.
I sent message on chat box. Let's see. Or question.
So I just got to see your question and I will attend to it shortly. So on Euro USD, down to the 1 hour time frame. So I said price should retrace into 1.14825 because there's a left shoulder residing right there. So once we see price retracing into 1.14825, I am interested in buying Euro USD. I don't know if I've answered that. If there are no more questions, we'll be going on that very brief break. Thank you.
We've been planning for this event for a very long time, and we are happy that it's finally holding. One of the things we're hoping to do is to show you the full side of FX. We want to change the standard of trading in this country. We want to put as much truth into it and show you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I am very much happy. It's like this boot camp is only for me.
Before the session ended, I gained a lot of insights. I understood a lot of things. I'm just very grateful for this platform because I've never gotten such knowledge for free before.
We've been planning for this event for a very long time, and we are happy that it's finally holding. One of the things we're hoping to do is to show you the full side of FX. We want to change the standard of trading in this country. We want to put as much truth into it and show you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I am very much happy. It's like this boot camp is only for me.
Before the session ended, I gained a lot of insights.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Market Call brought to you by the Value Flow Trading Team. That was a great, insightful session from Cynthia. And right about now, we're going into the analysis of the precious metal to see what exactly do we have playing out in the market. All right, so let's start by checking from our weekly time frame. And just as we've seen so far, that the overall trend is bullish, but if you look at it from the daily time frame too, we still confirm the bullishness of the precious metal. But we discovered that we've been in a consolidation since April this month, since the 22nd of April, and right now we are still in that range. So this is the time where we get to pick a very, very soft and simple trade on the precious metal, especially if the trade is in line with the overall trend. this is not the time to trade against the trend. And looking at what we have now on the daily time frame, this consolidation, initially we see the consolidation having a wild, range where we can easily scalp from the top and also the bottom too. But right now, for the past few days now, for almost 3 weeks now, we've seen price, the range shrinking all together. If you can view it very well, everything is already shrinking together this week. And that is telling us that there is some level of issue in the market if you look at it from that perspective. All right, so if you see further, you are going to observe that on the 4-hour time frame, yes, we're in a consolidation, but it's already shrinking too. But however, we have some levels we marked out on our 4-hour time frame where we said we're expecting market to sell all the way down to come and take out this liquidity, and we resume our buy for the week. We are expecting this to happen up until Tuesday, but it does not till yesterday. It was yesterday that we see price traded into those levels. And these are the level we expected price to trade into. We look at it from the 1-hour time frame. This is it here. Yes, although on Wednesday, price tapped into it and returned all the way back up. And that's a very sweet move if you're able to catch that move. But the real one happened yesterday, which price came all the way to take out this liquidity that we have here. You can see it and begin to buy all the way to the upside. Now, if you look at it from the 15-minute time frame, since the sweep of liquidity, we've been seeing much push to the upside, so which is also in line with the overall trend. So selling in an overall trend that is a buy is really a bit risky. That's a low probability trade. But when you look for buy opportunities in line with the overall trend, which is the buy move, then that is a high probability trade. So looking at it now, I'm still expecting the precious metal to buy more. All right. Even on the 1-hour time frame, is at the place where we are most likely to see some level of pullback. Yes, we are going to see that in few minutes time. The level of pullback in few minutes time, we're going to see it happen. And the pullback, I did not expect it to pass more than this. I'm expecting price to retrace a bit into this level so that we can easily join the buy again to the upside. Because this morning it already printed our simple bust pattern, which we don't want to go lower than the 15-minute time frame to trade. So I'm expecting price to pull back, even though there is on 1-hour time frame a signature that price is ready to pull back. So you may see the sell of the precious metal in the next few minutes just to this particular level. But I'm not going to take that sell because it's not in line with the overall. However, I'm very much interested in the buy when price retrace all the way back into this zone, then we can easily follow through to the upside until we see a clear market structure shift on the daily time frame and even the 4 hours, giving us that yes, we can now begin to sell. That's when the sell is very valid. But right now, we are very much in a buy market. So don't attempt, if you attempt that, make sure it's a scalping mode that you are doing. So just try and scalp and get out of the market. But if you are looking to take a long swing trade on the precious metal now, trade in line with the trend, which is a buy trend. And even as a matter of fact, price is currently consolidating. So that is telling us we should be patient enough to see what plays out of the market. So for today, this is the outlook for the precious metal. We are looking to long the precious metal as soon as the pullback happens all the way to this level here, and we can easily follow through to the upside. All right. So that is it for the precious metal. When price gets here and give our entry signature, we shoot and we follow through all the way to the high side. And knowing pretty well that this is where we are still coming overall for the buy of the precious metal. We are truly anticipating price to get to this point. Then when price gets here, we can now then look for opportunity to short if we want to, especially inside of this value gap, move this other block here. So that is that for the precious metal moving forward. So let's quickly move to Japan to see what is going on the yen basket, and we look out for the other yen correlated pair. For the yen basket, remember we've been expecting that the yen should sell at the open of the market since Monday. We expect it to be a bearish day for the yen basket, for it to come and take out liquidity around this low, around the 61,700, 6170 level here, and also to take out this round figure 61,000 level here. So that is the levels we have been looking for the yen basket to trade into. Yes, it played out since Monday. However, on Wednesday happens to be a bullish day for the yen, and Thursday, Friday is following through. And we've already started seeing the momentum for the downtrend on the yen basket today. So this is telling us that the other yen correlated pair, we expect them to be bullish to some extent if we are going to see some little move, although it may range, but we expect them to be bullish, the other yen correlated pair, while the yen itself remains bearish to take out liquidity for the resumption of the buy trend. All right, so if that is it, let's quickly look at what is going on GBP JPY. Remember, our analysis for GBP JPY is we still expect it to buy all the way to come and take out this liquidity here, and at the same time trade into this daily fair value gap, which is the reference point that we have marked out here. So that is what we are looking out for on the daily time frame for GBP JPY. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame to get what exactly is going on. On Monday, we analyzed that for GBP JPY, since price already pulled back into this level here and is pushing somehow to the upside, we expect it more to trade properly into this resistance zone. And also, if you go to our lower time frame on 1 hour, we have another block where we expect price to test here, and that is where price tested and moved some days ago on Wednesday. So what exactly are we expecting to see now on GBP JPY? So on the daily time frame, this is exactly the POI we've been expecting price to trade into, the fair value gap and this other block. So on the 1 hour time frame for GBP JPY today, we observed the fact that price already took out this liquidity. Yes, and we are still expecting price to trade more into this reference point, the fair value gap at the top here. So what should we now look out for? We should look for more buy opportunity for us to follow through to that level. Although we can see some level of pullback a bit, let's go to our lower time frame, 15 minutes, to check where we are most likely going to see the pullback into. So our pullback is most likely going to come all the way to come and take out this low. Now that this may not be fully happening today, it may be also into Monday or next week, but we expect that price should retrace a bit, and when price retraces a bit into this level, take out this liquidity point, then we can easily follow through because we already have our shoulder, our sweep of liquidity here, and now we have a massive break to the upside. So we expect price to pull back a little bit more, to gather more orders for it to start moving to the upside. All right. So for GBP JPY for today, the trade, we are still expecting it to be much more bullish, as we are going to see. So what we should do now is we may wait on our 15-minute time frame to see a continuation pattern, just as it printed early hours of the day this morning, around 7 o'clock this morning. This is one of the pattern that we gave for the buy. If we see anything of such again around this level, then we are following through. But if not, we are going to wait for price to retrace all the way and take out liquidity here. Then we join the buy to the POI. Now, where's our POI? Just as I said, it's going to be on this weekly time frame that we have around this zone that is 200, 201 spot 500 level. Yes, inside of this zone, that is our POI. So when price gets to that place, we are ready to short GBP JPY on a long term. Now for the other yen correlated pair, let's take AUD JPY. Now I have a bit different bias for AUD JPY because currently we are going to observe from the weekly time frame of AUD JPY, it's very bearish. This is it. We already see price take out lows and it's forming lower low on the weekly time frame. So I'm of the opinion that we should see more sales of AUD JPY. Now it sounds what exactly is it that AUD JPY should sell when GBP JPY is buying? Yes, if you look at the currency strength, that is going to give you confirmation of what I'm saying. But if you look at it right from the market structure perspective, you are going to observe that yes, we see some level of market structure shift even on the daily time frame to the upside. And just as we said, that price is coming on the way to take out liquidity here. It already did, and I expect more of it to tweak a little bit to the downside. now on the 4-hour time frame. I'm still expecting AUD JPY to retrace today being Friday. When price gets into our POI here, we should see some level of sell to the downside for AUD JPY. Now that becomes much more clearer on the 1-hour time frame. You look at it very well on the 1-hour time frame, becomes much more clearer how that price should buy all the way to this zone. And when we see our entry signature at this zone, then we can easily shoot. If we see our entry signature for itself, can easily sell all the way into this point here, and that is going to be it for AUD JPY for today, being Friday close of the week. All right, so if we see this play out today, then our bias for next week for AUD JPY can now be a buy, because we'll be buying from this point back to the upside. So that is the outlook for AUD JPY, GBP JPY. And lastly, let's quickly take on the yen, Euro JPY itself. So this is Euro JPY, and as you can see, for Euro JPY, we are seeing price really getting to a shoulder. This is a very clean level for the shoulder, and price already tapped into it, and also it already take out liquidity here. The question now is, should we now expect a sell of Euro JPY? Yes, if we see our entry signature on the 15-minute time frame. But right now, we've not seen any entry signature on the 15-minute time frame. And this is a very typical boss pattern that we can easily trade, because we already see the shoulder, see the sweep, we see the liquidity built before the break. And this is a very sweet one if we can see our entry signature. But if there's no entry signature for that, then remember, when the boss pattern fails, it's also telling us something new about the market. So that is it. We are going to be waiting for entry signature here for Euro JPY. And if we did not see price take out this 1-hour high, then we are going to look for continuation of the buy, to buy all the way into the daily time frame. And where is it? This is the fair value gap at the top here. That is where Euro JPY is coming to target on its own. You can see this is it here. All right, so that is that for the yen pairs, and also for the precious metal. If there's any question, you can easily type out in the chat box. Yeah, Solomon said, what is the entry signature to look out for? Now, it depends on what you do, what you use as your entry signature. But for us here, we use our bullish and bearish engulfing candle. And you see that you can easily take your trade at that particular point. All right, so that is it. Even though we have more that we watch out for as an entry signature too, but that is exclusively for our paid community. And you can easily join our paid community by enrolling for any of our courses, the FS Bootcamp particularly, because this is the currency pair where we teach you the in and out of the currency market for the day. All right, so that is going to be a very good one. You can join. Okay, so if there's no further question, this is going to be the end of the market call brought to you by the Value Flow Trading Team for the London session. Till we meet again 2 p.m. for the New York session. I'm Nick Constraining. Cheers and God bless.
We've been planning for this event for a very long time, and we are happy that it's finally holding. One of the things we're hoping to do is to show you the full side of FX. We want to change the standard of trading in this country. We want to put as much truth into it and show you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I am very much happy. It's like this boot camp is only for me.
Before the session ended, I gained a lot of insight. I understood a lot of things. I'm just very grateful for this platform because I've never gotten such knowledge for free before.
We've been planning for this event for a very long time, and we are happy that it's finally holding. One of the things we're hoping to do is to show you the full side of FX. We want to change the standard of trading in this country. We want to put as much truth into it and show you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I am very much happy. It's like this boot camp is only for me.
Before the session ended, I gained a lot of insight. I understood a lot of things. I'm just very grateful for this platform because I've never gotten such knowledge for free before.